Hello Year 2, it's Mr Watkins here. I know you're expecting Miss Gossage for maths, but we had a bit of a conversation, me and her, and we were saying that, I said, I think I can do the maths really well, and she said, I don't know Mr Watkins, it's really tough. It's really tough maths, and I said, oh, I reckon I can do it. She said, okay then. Why don't you do week 3 of maths then if you think you're so fantastic? And I said, I think I could be nearly as good as you, Miss Gossage, so let me have a go. And she said, okay then. So for the rest of this week, I'm going to be taking your maths. So, exactly the same format as last time. You're going to need a piece of paper and a pencil, and that's all you need. So let's get straight into it. Today's lesson, we're going to be doing arithmetic. Okay, Year 2. So, we're going to start off, and I'm going to put 2 digits, take away 2 digits. This whole lesson we're going to be looking at our 2 digits, taking away 2 digits without crossing over the tens. So let's start off. Let's do 65, take away 32. So this is our first question, so you can write this down with me and you can work alongside me. There's 2 ways that I'm going to try and work this out and show you how you can work it out too. The first way is, I've got 65 and 32. Now, I'm going to make it a bit easier for me. I'm going to draw them out. Now, instead of having all my numbers the same colour, I'm going to change my numbers so that my 10s are in green and my 1s are in red. That way I can see what colours dictate what it's worth. So 65. If I'm going to draw 65, how would I do that? It's worth 6 10s and 5 1s. How would I draw 65? Talk to your teddy or to your adult, how would I draw the 6 out of my 65? Have a think. If you think counters? Maybe, but that'd be a lot of counters to draw. But if you'd said 10 sticks, spot on. So I can draw 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 10 sticks. And now I need 5 1s, so how many 1s am I going to draw? For this one, you're right, can use counters, and I'm going to be drawing 5 counters. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now I'm then going to take away 32. So I've got 3 10s for this one and 2 1s. So I'm not adding, I'm taking away. So I won't be needing to draw any more. I'm going to need to take away some. So think about, let's start with our 1s. I've got 5 1s here, and I'm taking away 2. So how many am I going to rub off? You're right, if I'm saying 2. I'm going to rub off 2 of my counters. Now, I've got 6 10s and 3 10s. I'm doing 6 take away 3. 6 10s take away 3. How many am I going to rub off now? You're right if you've said 3, so I'm going to rub off 1, 2, 3. Am I done? Am I finished? I'm not. I've just got my drawing. I've not actually written what the answer is. So now we need to count our numbers all together and find out what the answer is. So, 1, 2, 3. Is that 3 or is that 3 10s? It's 3 10s, so that's going to be our first number. And then the next number, how many 1s do I have? 1, 2, 3. So our answer should be 33. That should be your answer for the first question. I'm going to give you another one to do now. See whether you can do it using the same method. So this is the question that I've set you now. It says 44 take away 21 equals. using our method that we've done here, our pictorial method, can you show me how we'd work that out with that? Pause the video and then complete the question and then resume the video and we'll work it out together. Okay, so what you should have done first is you should have probably split up your numbers into tens and ones. So I'm looking at 44. Now they're the same number, but they're not worth the same. So let's have a look. 44, 4 tens. 1, 2, 3, 4 tens. 4 10 sticks. And now I'm going to think 4. That must be my ones column. So I'm going to put an O above it for ones, and I need to remember I'm drawing 4 ones. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Excellent. Now I need to think about how much these are worth. So I know that this is my tens and this is my ones. So now it's time for me to get my rubber, or for you to cross out, if you're doing it in pencil, to cross out what your numbers you've written down, your pictorials. So we've got 21. So I'm going to start with my ones, remember? So I'm going to take away 1 1. So I'm going to rub off 1 counter. So instead of 4, I only have 3 now. And now I've got 2 tens. I'm going to take away 2 10 sticks. So I'm going to rub off 2 10 sticks. There we go, all finished. Oh wait, no, I've forgotten. I need to put these numbers as my answer and I need to add them up together. So I've got a 2 and a 3. Oh wait, this 2 isn't a 2, what is it? It's 2 tens. So my answer for this question would be 2 tens and 3 ones. Your answer should be 23. Well done if you've got that one. Super. Let's try one more, I think. You're going to do this all by yourself. I'm not going to show you how to do this one. So, your next one is going to be... I'm going to give you a hard one. That's your next one. See whether you can do this one. 59 take away 44. Show me by drawing the pictorials and then crossing out what you don't need. Okay, we're not going to work this one out together. I'm just going to show you the answer. So you've got 5 tens. You've got 9 ones. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And you're going to rub off 4 ones. 1, 2, 3, 4. Leaving me with 5 ones left. And I'm going to rub off 4 tens. 1, 2, 3, 4. So I've got 1 10 left and 5 ones. So I've got 15. 15 would be my answer for that one. Well done if you've got that one. Now I'm going to show you the second method. Okay, so let's go back to our second method now. Let's use the example of 65. Make sure your numbers are all nice and neat and the same height. That's why I rubbed that 5 out then, to make sure it's exactly the same height as the other number. So 65, I'm going to take away 32. So I've got this number here and I need to find out what it is. Now I could draw them, but there's another way you could do it, and that's splitting it up into a tens and ones and putting it in a column. Now if you're sitting at home and you're shouting, oh, I remember that, column method, that's exactly right, that's how we say it. So we're going to do our tens column first. So I put my little t to let me know it's a tens column, and I've got 6 as my first 10. And my next number is 5, but it's not a 10, it's a 1. So I'm going to put the 1 above it, and then I'm going to put my number 5. Now I'm taking away, so I need to put the take away just over here on this side. And I'm taking away 3 tens, so I need to put that in my tens column. You can see this is my tens column. And then I've got 2 ones. So I'm going to put the 2 ones in my ones column. This is my ones column. It still says 65 take away 32, but this way it's separating them into tens and ones. Now this is how you work it out. We're going to start with the ones. You've got 5, that's the number you're starting with. 5 take away 2. So either using your fingers, or you could do this one in your head, I think. 5, count back 2. The answer you should have got is 3. 3. Now, we're going to do it with the tens. 6 tens take away 3 tens. 6 take away 3 is 3. And then below here, this is my answer. So my answer would be 33. That's my answer. Let's see whether you can have a go at doing another one using the same method. Let's try a little bit of a bigger number this time. So we're going to go with 72 take away 51. That's what you're going to do. Remember, you need to set it out as the column method. Setting out your tens and your ones and separating your numbers out. Pause the video now and have a go yourself. If you're not sure, that's fine, we're going to go through it together. Okay, so you've had a good go at that now. Let's start working through it. 7, that's our tens, isn't it? So we're going to put that in the tens column. And our next number is 2. That's our ones. So we're going to put that in the ones column. 72. Then we're taking away. So 72, take away 51. 50 is our tens. So the 5 goes in the 5 column. And we're taking away 1 ones. So we're going to put that in our ones column. Now, all we have to do is take the number on the top. That's 2, that's what we're starting with. 2, take away 1 equals 1. 7, take away 5. 7 tens, take away 5 is 2. And we put the 2 down there. Now, we've got our answer. 2 tens and 1 1. Our answer is 21. I think we can do this by ourselves now. I'm going to write on 5. I'm going to write on 5 really tricky takeaways. And can you show me 2 methods, both methods, for each one? Can you show me drawing it pictorially and doing the column method? Okay, so these are our 5 questions today. So the first one, 64 take away 21. Question number 2, 57 take away 34. Number 3, 38 take away 26. Number 4, 45 take away 34. And number 5, challenge question, this is a hard one, 99 take away 88. That's a tough one. I should be really pleased if you can do that one. Can you make sure you posted all your work onto Tapestry if you can? And all you need for this is pen and paper, so you can do this at home. Thank you very much for coming to the Arithmetic. I look forward to seeing you in the next maths and topic video. See you later, everyone.